Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, The Side Stories. We're headed into Balance Part 2 about Sayori and Natsuki, but before we do that, it's time for the spiel. If you find yourself enjoying the video at any point, please leave a like down below. It really does help us out. Comment down below anything you want. I love to respond to comments. If you have any questions, comments, things you want to see me do, let me know. I love to read and respond. And then, of course, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as it does help us out. Really appreciate you when you do. And if you want to be notified when a new video comes out so you never miss anything, feel free to hit that bell. And with that out of the way, Balance Part 2. I missed the yes button, but it's fine. It's lunchtime. Sayori usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. Clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never went into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes away as Natsuki, who is busy walking shy with friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over Sayori's right. Sayori waits enthusiastically. Sayori, following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey, she definitely saw me. Oh, poor Sayori. Monika's first arrived to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki, already decided his unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She really got excited because she got to share a manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. I actually really like Yuri and Sayori's friendship. I really do. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey! Sorry, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. Makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. Here, pause for a moment. How do I put this? Sir, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them? Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sayori nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then... It just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to... What that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's... Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her? I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, that it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. And now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayori, I think that... Well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were just to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. Makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs, I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. Need to be there to show that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Not on my screen. They should have switched the side they were on. Oh. Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri goes, Sayori interjects. Said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Ooh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, willing to serve the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers her with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. Just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She gets over to Sayori, is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica falls silent and Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin of Monica to see. It says, to Sayori. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Natsuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Monica is actually a good president in the side stories. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri's already departed. So has Monica, after checking out Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for another reason, the silent tension hangs in the air. Finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back on the shelf while Natsuki watches, and then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fine. Two fall silent, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. The moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there's any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath, hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Then suddenly Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Well, that's nice. I love the new CGs. The artwork is so good. Natsuki fidgets anxiously, continues with the shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot, hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. And I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So, face where Natsuki clams up, don't stare at me like that, clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world. I thought it said to Sayori. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against those loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eyepiece through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door. And I'll show you the best place in the world. Ooh, it's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it, please. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chase to get closer that I forgot to think about what you wanted. That we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About, like, the friendship stuff, I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Like a cat. Just whatever makes you comfortable, I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. The right balance. Natsuki nods again. One more thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not going to be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones, so you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying, more importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to say the last chapter so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush. Oh, shush. Yeah, so that one was much shorter. 11 minutes and 13 minutes. So we got the new nice group shot there, and the new updated Natsuki. Nice picture, actually. I quite like it. I can't wait to see the... Oh, that would be the new Sayori one. Duh. Yeah, that's the new Sayori. That's the new Monica. That's the new Natsuki. So there's a new Yuri. Like, duh, of course that's the new Sayori. So we now have this poem and this poem. Acquire all of Natsuki's other poems. Okay, so we've never seen this one yet. I named my pen The Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies. No extra stops, no compromise. Station screaming by, attendants saying hi. One ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze. No bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart. And loops in my letters, and clouds in the sky, and dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up. The train has arrived. Expression Express. Destination you. Choo-choo. So then the last poem... Well, that doesn't make sense. So this is acquiring all of Sayori's, Natsuki's, all of Yuri's. Did I ever read this one? My conductor motions for one crescendo after the next, each time falling short of a climax. The lump in my throat is carried by... I have no idea what that says. Sissy Plus? Syphilis. No. I don't know what that says. How many words must I choose not to say? Syphilis. Not to say before they finally break loose. Orderlessly piling out of my mouth like a flock of school children at the start of recess. Pen cannot be erased. But even that metaphor fails comically, as my floor is littered, blanketed with wasted paper. A canvas of my mind, full of disjointed thoughts and unfinished sentences. Perhaps all along it was wrong to try forcing them out of my room. I should instead invite you in. A poem from Monica, distributed to acquire all of Monica's other poems. So there's a mystery poem. Got the new CG. So there's 2 more CGs I can think of, and then there's 2 more after that. Secret poems, like, yeah, it randomly selects 3 special poems. So I'm going to have to boot up the game a couple more times to try and get the rest of them. There's 1 more set to see. But yeah, that's all that. Metaverse. There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. Sayori doesn't enjoy acrostic poems. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus and for the side story balance. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Comment down below what you thought of the video. And the favorite Doki, what you think's going on, all of that fun stuff. And if you just want to chat, hey, love to chat. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell notification icon thing to be notified with the latest releases of videos. With all that being said, that's going to do it for Gaston. It's always fun to refer yourself in third person. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.